Now you can be sure with the Mobile World Congress just around the corner, Sammy is working real hard to help us forget the debacle of the Note 7. And they're going to do that with the flagship of flagships, the Samsung Galaxy S8. First, let's talk about a possible launch date. Traditionally, Samsung has launched this device just before the Mobile World Congress. So for this year, that would be February 26th, the most logical prediction. However, more than a few rumors have claimed that the Galaxy S8 launch might be pushed back as far as April. This came from the Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg. It's no secret that Samsung wants the S8 launch to go off without a hitch, so a delayed launch is quite possible. Yada 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 yada. Give me specs. Well, I gotcha, and the current crop of S8 spec rumors include a 5.5-inch and 5.1-inch Super AMOLED display. It's also expected to have 7.1 Nougat and 6 GB of RAM. Recent leaks have the Qualcomm's next-gen Snapdragon 835 powering the S8, or it could be the Exynos 8895 chipset, depending on the region in which you buy the phone. Most reports claim that the base model storage will be bumped up to 64 GB, and some claim there'll be a 128 GB and even a 250 GB model available. It seems safe to assume that the S8 will feature the new hybrid slot that supports both microSD expansion and Samsung's new UFS memory cards. Stereo speakers are also expected to arrive on the S8, but Samsung has publicly stated that Harman audio won't appear on a Galaxy device until 2018. As far as display resolution goes, it will most likely have QHD. It's expected to have an IP68 water-resistant and dust-proof rating, and it's also expected to ditch the 3.5mm headphone jack and add USB Type-C. Now, the iris scanner and software layer found in the Galaxy Note 7 is reportedly bound for the S8 and will officially support Google's Daydream VR platform. Many of you will also be very happy to know that it's expected to have 3-coil wireless charging, which will provide more efficient wireless charging and require less precision when placing the device on a wireless charger. Now, if the S8 does support Qualcomm's 835 chipset, it will also support Quick Charge 4, which claims to offer 5 hours of battery life for just 5 minutes of charging. Geeks are going to freak. But you may not like this, because it is rumored that the home button is going bye-bye. You see, the front of the Galaxy S8 is reported to be one sheet of glass, with no home button due to the fingerprint sensor being located underneath the display. Longtime Samsung component partner Synaptics recently announced its Natural ID FS9100 line of optical finger sensors, which sound an awful lot like what's being rumored on the S8. Now, it's also rumored to have a dedicated AI button, but that rumor came from a prototype, so it may never make it to the final product. Speaking about AI, Samsung's VP of Mobile Communications went on record a while back promising a, quote, enhanced artificial intelligence service for the Galaxy S8. Following Samsung's recent acquisition of AI firm Viv Labs, the company admitted that it was bringing a new AI digital assistant to the S8 and other Samsung products. Now, this may be an allusion to Samsung Bixby, which will reportedly also be able to handle your mobile payments using voice commands alone, courtesy of a feature called Bixby Pay. Samsung has also commented previously on being able to use its new voice assistant to order pizza or request an Uber. All of this will be achievable through Bixby alone, without needing to launch your pizza app or Uber. Now, this was all based on the article by my brother in Android, Chris Carlin. You can check it out in the link below. He talks about a lot more rumors, a lot more features. I wanted to talk about the most interesting ones. Which one is most appealing to you? Let me know in the comments below. Will you be saving up to buy an S8? I'm sort of leaning that way.